What do we want to talk about?
I don't know. You have your bear tag.
I thought we were gonna you're gonna like, hey guys, we're gonna do a podcast now. I thought we were gonna give them some big.
No. I kind of still want to do one before bow season starts, too.
Yeah.
Kind of going into season how everything's looking right now because, I mean, kind of bad right now.
I have no idea for deer.
I mean, shoot, the only spot that I've had bucks on camera was at the new spot over towards where I work. Only spot I've had bucks. I mean, I've had others over by Honey Hole and Brooders, but...
Where'd you have that one nice one?
What one?
That really nice one.
With the drop?
Yeah.
That was where I work. In Alpena.
The one we went to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had anything back there yet, but that was at Spiker. That was back there in that fair. But everywhere else, it's just been Spikers and 4 points, and like one camera went, took 16 pictures in a whole month.
Yeah.
So yeah. Not looking good at that spot. But when Dawson and I were putting up that that bait for you, for dogs,
Yeah.
I think I might have found a pretty decent spot on the other side of this beaver pond. So I don't know. I was thinking about moving a camera or two this weekend. I don't know. It's getting too close to even want to do any of that right now.
Yep.
I might just say wing it. Screw it, wing it.
No focus on deer at all.
Yeah, I know. For you.
Zero time and effort into deer. I'm just gonna shoot everything. Does, little bucks, screw it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let everything fly this year. Maybe I'll be tagged out before rifle season. That would be cool. I know you don't hunt rifle, but I like to. It's fun. I like to kick back and relax, sit in the blind.
Right.
But two new rifles this year, so might as well get use out of one of them at least.
Right.
Try to.
You haven't played around with your 300, have you?
Since we shot?
Yeah.
No. No, I should. I don't know. What's up with that thing? I mean, 100
Yeah,
yards.
because you
I can
moved
kill
it
a deer.
one way,
Yeah.
and then it was just.
I mean,
nothing
200 I
more-
can still kill a deer. I mean, we were within
Yeah, a couple
you know,
inches.
4 inches. But still, I'd like to be dialed in.
Yeah.
Then I keep moving back and keep dialing.
Right.
But oh well. Hopefully, I can just get a bear.
Right, I know.
Long time waiting. 10 years.
Yeah, because
For
there was
a
about
7-day hunt.
Yeah.
Well, there's a bow season too. The 5th through the 11th of October.
So that's what it is. I couldn't remember exactly
Yep.
what the dates were on it. So it is the 5th to the
Yep.
11th.
Let me see.
Well, that sucks.
Yep. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days to hunt over bait, and technically the season, it would be 9 total days if I hunted the last day with dogs, but I'll be on afternoons starting that day. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days in the beginning of October. If I don't get it done
I'm sure you'll get it
in
done.
the first season, it's
The
looking
first couple
promising.
days, yeah.
And
Because that black nose has been about the only one that's been consistent
Yeah.
for you. Too bad that big one has to show back up.
I know it. And with
That
and
was
if I'm
just
gonna
once
bait,
and-
if I'm gonna bait hunt at night and run dogs in the morning, I'll get something. Just a matter of time.
Right.
Who knows? Maybe that black nose will keep on his pattern. Opening day will tag her out.
Right. That'd be sick.
Throw them on the wall.
It's
Good meat in the freezer.
Yeah. It's looking a lot better for you than it was for me when I had my tag. Because, shoot, I never had anything show up in daylight. It was all night, and we sat at that spot and still never seen anything. They quit coming in. And then the other spot that we had baited, the bear came in that opening night at 7 o'clock. And then finally, by the end of the season, we realized that he was on a 3-day pattern. He was going in a huge circle. Every 3 days, he would be there.
I've been trying to figure out a pattern on all these bears, but I can't keep track of them all even. And that black one seems to be showing up every day almost. It's really hard to pick them out.
Because that little one, too, that you had at about 150, He was there pretty much every single day, a couple different times throughout the day.
He hasn't been there in a few days.
Really?
Since about Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I missed a day of baiting. I think that might have screwed with him just a touch because they've been slow. Just that black one's been showing up since then. But as long as he keeps coming, I'd be more than happy to wrap my tag around him.
Right.
10 years in the making.
Yeah, that freaking sucks.
Yeah.
I wish Michigan would change that, but
Yeah. But oh well.
yeah,
I'm going to make the best of it. I think I'm set up pretty good to make the best of it.
I'm sure you'll get one. I mean,
That'd be cool. I'm excited, man.
shoot, with the way everything was looking, like I said, with what happened to me,
Yeah.
you know,
Totally different feeling out of me this year, though. Like, usually I can't wait till October 1st, and I don't care about October this year. It's all September 15th,
Yeah.
man.
yeah, I
All
don't
bear
blame you.
season.
Shoot, waiting 10 years for a bear
Yeah,
tag, and
I
then you
haven't.
get it, and
I haven't thought one lick about deer yet.
yeah, I don't blame you on that one. I mean, I'd be in the same position, you know, a 10-year wait and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then just the amount of time and money it consumes. Like
Every
you're there
day.
every day baiting, and then the
Every
money
day.
that you're putting into bait
lot of
and
time.
fuel, and
Yeah.
shoot, although you did get a pretty good deal on bait compared to me, because I think I spent about $1,000 to $1,500 in bait for what I spent, and then that was parents went all the way down to Benconning to get it
Yeah.
too,
See,
because they
I'm-
bought 1,000 pounds of granola and a bunch of other different stuff.
I got to be about $350 in. $350 in to bait. $250 at first stop, and then I've been slowly buying molasses and corn here and there from Sunrise. But
You need to buy just like a 55-gallon drum of molasses.
I know it.
Hang it up in
I
the
know
tree,
it.
just drill a whole bunch of holes at the
Yeah.
bottom and just let her drop. That'd be the way to do it.
Yep, it would be
But I wouldn't want to try to lift that up there though.
getting it in there. Yeah, we could
Yeah.
probably get it to that blind, no problem, with a quad or a side by side. But
There'd be no way. It'd be so much of a pain in the ass to try and get it off.
need 10 guys dragging that son of a gun in there.
Yep. Or some equipment. Get some
Yeah.
equipment back in there to pick her up.
I do got a tractor in the plans. I've been doing a little bit of shopping. Next year, hoping to put up a camp, and maybe next year a tractor. A little bucket, a little brush hog,
Oh jeez.
maybe a harrow or something, or a disc. I think the one I was looking at comes. You can get it with a disc too. Keep snow plowed. Get a snow blower for it.
Did you plow your property going winter, or just let her go?
We have before, but I really don't have access to a plow. So we just been letting her go. And you just gotta, if I go in there, I gotta walk it.
Oof. Well, I mean, it's not
It's
that
a long
bad.
walk.
Well, it depends how deep the snow is too.
It's a long walk.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever told you about this. We were maple syrup in there. Did I tell you about that?
No, you never did.
Yeah, with other trees right next to the camp.
Okay.
We were going in and getting maple syrup. We went and bought a couple brand new buckets from Ace and clear hose, about 1/4 inch hose or 1/2 inch hose, 1/4 inch hose, just clear hose. Went to Sunrise, bought little plastic taps. Worked the best. They had metal and they had plastic, but the plastic worked the best. Drill a little hole in the tree and it would start pouring out. Tap the tap in there, put the hose on, and you'd have the bucket set up. Drill a hole in the top of the bucket lid, run the hose through it, so then when you put your tap in, you can put the hose right on right away and it's collecting sap right away. Every tree we hooked up pretty much was just running when we left every day. That was pretty fun. We would check them every 3 days, 4 days.
Nice.
We made, I think we got one full ball jar out of it. But it was fun. It was really fun. It's cool.
All that work for one jar.
It's a lot of work, but it's cool to make your own
Right.
maple syrup and have it actually taste pretty good. Especially same place I hunt every day,
Right.
or almost hunt every day. And If I don't get her done with the bull over bait, we'll be running with Dawson. Every
Yeah, you're
morning.
gonna have to do a lot of the filming aspect of that
Oh, I will.
because with work and the way things have been going for me.
Yeah,
at work,
you'll be working while I'm running dogs, so that'll be all me. I told the guy I work with, I said, yeah, I almost don't want to tell him I don't want to ride with him next week so I can just zip straight home, do my own thing. But
Yeah.
it don't really take up too much time driving with, he likes to drag his feet getting home because he don't really care to be in a rush. I don't know. Usually pretty just, yeah, we're going home now. So I might have to get him to pick his feet up a little bit next week, but it should be all right. Maybe Dawson will have one treat, and I'll tell him, man, we gotta move, buddy. I got a bear in a tree. I gotta go kill it.
Right. Yeah, I think he's gonna check that spot that we put out Sunday.
He sent me a picture. I don't think I saved it. He had a decent bear on.
It took him forever to find a spot. And I told him, like, go here because I have had bear activity here before. I've had tracks. I've seen tracks. I've had pictures of bear on camera here. Like, go here. Oh no, let's go over here. It's like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
We spent, I don't know, a couple hours dicking off in the woods. It's like, dude. But yet again, if we didn't do that, I wouldn't have found the stuff I found for deer. So,
Yeah.
there's a
Screw
plus
your
aspect
deer.
of things.
Screw your deer.
I'm ready for bow season, but I'm more ready for Kentucky. Getting out of state for 9 frickin' days and different state, different everything. That's what I'm excited for this year.
I'm about 3 years out of going in a normal time of year where you would go till I get the 2 weeks of vacation at work. Unless our YouTube channel blows up.
Right.
Your YouTube channel, technically.
Well, I mean, technically you can look at it as ours too.
Yeah.
While you're at it.
Shoot. It didn't slide. Get that Fat Hogs fishing frenzy in there. Come fish it, people. It's a lot of fun. Fat Hogs fishing frenzy.
I still haven't gotten any photos of my Moultrie Mobile yet, and it's kind of irritating me.
You're not gonna. Not enough service, man.
No, it's actually finally started to.
Has it?
Yeah, here I'll show you. Yeah, it's showing 13%. It was 17% just the other day. So I think nothing's been walking in front of it or whatever. I don't know. I still feel pretty good about that spot with everything. Then, you know.
You ever want to go in there on a weekend? I'll take my climber and I'll find a spot somewhere in there too on the other side.
Long Rapid, Alpena side or Posen side?
Alpena side.
Okay.
You ever want somebody to go with you? If you don't want me to hunt with you, because you'll be hunting out of your saddle.
Yeah.
So it'll be harder for me to set up in a tree.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, shoot, even that grassy spot where that ran through the middle of that grassy area, and then all the different ones branched off. That I think
On
that'd
that
be a
Alpena
killer
side?
spot. Yeah.
That's the spot I like. Right on the river. You'll be able to see the river. I think that'd be cool to hunt over the river like that.
I was referring more towards the cut.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that would have been.
But I'm talking right on the edge of the river there. I think
That would be.
that'd be an awesome spot. There's a lot of foot traffic through there. I think early season you'll catch a lot of animals walking through there.
And plus, too, it's not like the river's super deep. They're going to be able to walk
Yeah.
across that river like it's nothing.
Yeah,
I mean, a
we
couple
hunt
deep
there, we
spots, but-
might want to take a pair of waders with us, just in case. Keep them in the truck, or if you have a pair of hip boots. I don't know if you do. I don't
only got
either.
my lacrosses.
And I'm sure. What size foot do you have?
That's about 13.
Yep. No, I got a pair of waders, but I think they're size 10s.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Won't fit me either.
I gotta change this because I forgot I marked my location and I never changed it to Wolf. Why is that in there? Tracks. Where's the rub? Rub.
I got
Yeah, because it was this spot right here.
too.
It was that one.
Yep.
Yeah, because this one kept going.
You're a child in the garden.
Yeah, because this one kept going all along the river. But
Oh man, if it'll load.
I don't know.
There we go.
I ain't going into that spot. If anything, for getting out of work, if I can get out of work at a decent time in October,
Zip
and
into there.
probably, well, I'm not going to go all the way back.
Yeah.
It's
Hunt that cut. Or on the other side of that cut.
No, I'm going to hunt where I've had those bucks on camera. Stick more that side.
Yeah.
Because it'd be closer. Because otherwise I'm wasting too much time driving all the way up there.
Yeah.
Because that would be easier to hunt in the rut. And then be able to drop through Posen and then come in the back roads to it.
Snapchat.
Be the easier way, but I mean, all I had there was that spiker, but doesn't mean anything. I mean, it'll change. I mean, I'm pretty certain that one spot was a bed, and there's a couple beds in there, from what it looks like. But I don't know.
Yep.
Maybe just gotta get you a bear first.
That's all I'm focused on. Once I am done hunting bear, my focus is gonna go strictly on does. Just target does and take out as many does as I can this year.
It'd be nice if Travis would freaking let you come on for the early doe hunt, and that actually is gonna suck at the same time too, because if you don't get a bear by
That'll be
then,
the last weekend of bear.
and that's the last weekend for bears.
I'll be in a bear stand, buddy.
Yeah.
I won't be doe hunting that weekend if I don't have
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't have one, I'm going to be right there in the tree with you filming. Because
Or running, whatever we end up doing.
yeah, or we're going to run that weekend.
I don't know. Probably try if I got a bear. I don't know if I have a bear coming in periodically, we'll have them dead by then there. But I think if the bears on the bait stop showing up, we'll have no problem treeing one with Dawson. I can shoot, so I'm not too worried about it. About not, if we run out of bear on the bait, if they change their pattern or whatever.
I mean,
By the sounds of it, Dawson put some trees or some bears in some trees every day or so.
yeah, because when he
treed
was
7 in 2 days last weekend.
how many?
7 in 2 days.
Oh,
Only
that's
running
worse.
4
Where at?
dogs all over. They treat 7 bears.
Well, because when we were talking to his grandpa there, he said that they were running in Pigeon River, and they went like 4 for 6 one time.
Yeah. So
I mean, they're doing pretty good. But
yeah, I'm confident if that comes down to running dogs, Dawson can put me on a bear.
Yeah, because he ran for me.
I'm their only person that's got a tag this year. They've been trying to find somebody with a tag. He was like, "Do you actually want to run dogs?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, man!
It's fun.
I'll bear hunt at night, or I'll bait hunt it over with my bow at night, and then I'll grab the rifle and dog hunt in the morning. And on my midnights, it'll do for a long week. It's great. I can't wait.
Right.
Not a lot of no sleep, but it all depends on if I when and if I kill a bear. If I kill one early, then I'll be able to sleep all week
Right.
and get ready for the early doe.
Yeah. Because I still gotta get my tags for that. Because
Yeah.
I never applied this year for it. I applied last year. And then I still gotta talk to Chuck and see about getting permission for the 77 because the secondary is gone. I can't hunt that.
Yeah.
Because thanks to Nick, I think there was just too many issues with him last year. I'm not going to bother. With the pop-up blind stolen last year, the trail camera stolen, my climbing, what was it? 2 sections of my sticks pulled out of the tree, with the rest of them up in the tree stand. And he was out there the same day cutting firewood. And you ask him about it, no, I didn't touch it. And, I mean, I don't know about Nick, but he is like so-so. He can come across as a dick, but then at the same time can come across as nice. But you try to make a conversation to him, oh no. He barely says a word.
I hate that. That sucks.
And when Dylan and I tried to get permission to turkey on his property, tried to start a conversation with him, he barely said anything. No. Like, okay, well, I thought that, so and so owned this or whatever. Yeah, he still hunts it, but you can't hunt here. Like, all right, it's not like I'm hunting your deer or
Yeah. A lot of people don't care about turkeys, really.
Yeah.
A lot easier to get permission for turkeys than it is for deer around here.
Although, when I ran into Paul Fox opening day, he said that actually there's a lot more people giving away permission for turkeys. So it seems like it's finding spots are becoming a little bit harder now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There seem to be.
If I really want to, I can. Next year, I'll have to set up something. Get ready on my uncle's property and do some scouting. He's usually got a bunch of turkeys out there.
Yeah, our turkey season never went the greatest.
It was rough. It was rough.
Never got a bird.
We hunted hard though.
Yeah.
We did give her pretty hard.
I think actually we just need to do it in a pop-up line, but at the same time, that is a bad situation to be in because if you have multiple pieces and the birds are doing different things every single night, it becomes a pain in the ass. Like this one, they were so consistent. We put the pop-up line, they would literally walk past the pop-up line every single night. That's how I ended up with that one. Because it came down the 2-track coming up to the Y where that blind was. And then I had the hens, and then walked right up to the hens and smoked them at 20 yards with the bow. And then he went maybe 15 and piled up.
Yeah.
And then I missed that Tom with about a 7-inch beard a couple nights before. I was pissed. She got Dylan, shoot him, when I'm leaning off-handed to the left. And that's where I ended up shooting was the left. And then the birds ended up roosting like 50 yards from the blind.
Oh, after you shot? Oh my gosh.
Yep. That was bad. It's like, well, what do we do? Well, I guess we're going to sit here till it gets dark enough till we can slip out. Of course, we didn't care. We ended up leaving, like, I don't know, 45 minutes after I shot. We said, screw it, it's still pretty light out because we had that nasty snowstorm. There was still all that snow everywhere. We said, screw, we're out of
light
here.
all night.
Yeah. And whatever, we ain't going to hunt in the morning anyhow, so what's the point?
Back to the snow thing, rifle hunting one day on my uncle's property. My grandpa dropped me off on one of his properties. Went and hunted another one, and I'm like, man, it's pretty late. There was a lot of snow on the ground. I kind of was just kicking back. There was a lot of deer out, and I couldn't tell what they even were. Like, you know, I'm like, man, I probably got 20, 25 deer out in the field, and can't tell what they are. And like looking at the time, and I'm like, man, it's pretty late. What in the world is my grandpa? I'm calling. Finally, I get an answer. He said, yeah, your cousin shot a deer. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll be a little bit, you know. Like, all right, whatever. Don't matter to me. I'll sit here. So then my uncle called me. He goes, yeah. He said, make sure you take your bullet out of your gun. I'm like, I can't tell what's out there even. I mean, take my bullet out of my gun. You know, I wasn't gonna shoot nothing at that point. During shooting light, I saw a spiker and some does, and after shooting light, you know, I could see good enough to shoot or whatever. There was tons of deer, just kept filtering, and I bet you there was a nice buck up there because he had.
Of course, she calls you.
Yeah, he had a bunch of bucks out there that were, you know, good bucks. So, but yeah, then he showed up like 7 o'clock at night and gets dark at like 5:30. Sat there for an extra hour and a half, 2 hours before they finally come and got me. And I still made it back. Then we went back to the property. Still made it there before they got the deer out. Like, oh my gosh, should have just come and got me right away. I would have went and helped. If we're continuing this up to
Which
here.
we will.
Yep.
I want to get Dylan on here.
No. If we're still podcasting, today is September 10th. I want to say happy birthday to my beautiful girlfriend. And another thing I think we should address, if we're still going to extend it out, is tomorrow is 9/11.
Yes,
I'm very
that is
thankful
true.
for everybody that, you know, sacrificed everything to go back in and
Yeah,
save
right.
people.
Be my brother's birthday tomorrow too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's getting to the point where a lot of people are forgetting that anymore, and that's sad.
yeah, it's a big day in our nation's history that I think it's the one day of the year, you know, for sure everybody comes together and is real patriotic, and it's good for the country that everybody does, you know, try, you know, a lot of people try to come together and it'd be one big happy country for a day. So,
Yeah.
and pay respects to those innocent lives that were lost.
And the people that ran into danger instead of running away from it,
Yep.
that sacrificed everything.
All the fire and EMT and police officers that went running in while everybody was trying to get out, trying to save lives, and they gave theirs to save lives.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you to every one of them, and be patriotic.
So,
Well, podcast number 1 in the books.
right.
We're gonna wrap it up.
And start dinner. As much as I really want to. I actually had this thing going. I had dinner going as soon as I got home, but
Should have.
there's enough shooting light to shoot bows. I want to get that done. Oh, so that stuff that I ordered was more stuff from Tethered. It was,
Yeah.
did I tell you that earlier or no?
No.
No. It was, their, for the platform, they made a little backpack for it, basically, and it's got a bunch of molly webbing on it and stuff. So I got that, and then I got their, what the hell is, it's their hit.
have a Yeti?
I've got one, and the old lady does.
The camel one?
It's mine.
Oh, I got one too. I didn't know you had one.
Yeah, she got it for my birthday. But anyhow, they got, because they just released their accessory hanger thing
Yeah.
made out
For
of
the-
webbing. You wrap around the tree, and then I got that too. So that's shipped today. So hopefully I'll get.
Once I get some bills paid and get some shit money rolling, I gotta buy new safety hangers.
Oh, you want to see if that one will fit? Since we're here, because it's in the spare bedroom.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. I'll try it.
All right, we'll cut it here, and probably next time we do one to be with Dylan if we can ever get a hold of Dylan, because I've barely talked to Dylan
Maybe Dawson too.
or Dawson. Yes, that would be a good one since
For bear season, yeah.
he's freaking diehard with running
Bear,
dogs for
yeah.
bear. So, catch everybody in the next one.